Alright, here we go. Definitely nothing happened, and I forgot to remove some things, and I almost forgot to start the match down for Jeepers. But oh, very professional. So we have ZacKers banning 3-piece. Not sure that was the plan. I think that was the same as the random one, but 3-piece has been banned by ZacKers. Let's see what Synchro is gonna ban. Starting off already 40 minutes after the late grace period, so that says a lot. Agatha now banned by Synchro. So some people just they don't like Agatha for some reason in Challenger League. So we still have Shias, which was apparently a targeted pen for like the previous match that we saw. So again, Simplicity, which has been chosen by Synchro. They really like this map a lot. Luminance now picked by ZacKers. Interesting first map pick. Thank you, Zam. So yeah, all status quo back to normal. Nothing happened before this. So we're just on the way pick and ban. Let's just see what Synchro will pick for the second map. Pick. Yes, I've said pick twice. They are taking their time with it. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, literally, Scorpion just literally joined us 15 minutes late, which technically shouldn't be allowed, but we've already given admin discretion. So waiting now being chosen. Quite a fitting name for the status of this match. And then we have I forgot to mute something here, sorry. So ZacKers running back is Shias, okay, and then we have Candy Crush as the decider. So interesting match picks. Let's put that up on the map board. And we should be getting the right map order, so let me just put a playlist command right here. Yeah, correct. Simplicity, Luminance, Waiting, Shias, and Candy Crush as the final decider map. Here we go. Match is now underway for Simplicity. Who's gonna take first blood? Obviously now Synchro is a little bit in a disadvantage. Scorpion's a little bit cold out of the water, considering that, you know, we delayed this match by 15 minutes, which technically shouldn't be allowed, but because due to my inability to set match points, he manages to be awake in time. So Synchro, again, heavy favorites. They are the first seed up against Jovan and Zak of Indonesia for Team ZacKers, and they finished fourth. I mean, not much. There was like a win gap between all teams in the group stage. So, that Scorpion showing his rustiness right now, crashing out quite early on, and a little bit rusty from Zac as well. So up to Jovan to carry the team for Team ZacKers. Bus Driver now trying to challenge him in the final cycle. Again, quite a lot of these maps are game changers on the final cycle here. So, but I think Jovan guts it hands down, and we get a victory for Team ZacKers. Bus Driver wasn't that far behind though, so it's shaping up to be an interesting match as it stands. Right, here we go again. Let's sorry, see, this is the point when you pass and do stuff at the same time. So right, never mind, we'll do all that later, because I'm supposed to track the maps as well. As we see Bus Driver clipping the right side of that turn, and that's pretty much where Scorpion made that mistake as well. So now Scorpion now being the one to salvage something for that moment, and that's Jovan losing momentum there. And but he's still ahead of Bus Driver. Bus Driver is still pretty much out of the running unless we see some mistakes in the final sector, as always said. 410's now separating in the Indonesian from the Indian player who used to play for IB. I forgot what it stands for, because he's still using the team skin. So it's pretty interesting for the organization to let them use the skin. But hey, this is giving him the win for this time around. But due to his teammates' 4th place finish, we are in a draw position. So ZacKers still maintains that 1 point advantage. But as we've seen before, a 1 point advantage is far from enough, as we see as publicly displayed in the previous Synchro match that we casted. If you know, you know. But anyway, back to Zac's point of view. 0%, well, at least he's being clean. He hasn't crashed yet. Like, pretty much Zac, apart from the slight error, hasn't really crashed so far in this match, unless I've definitely cast the curse him now. So far, very clean for all players involved. Jovan now back of the pack, but all within 2/10. Very nice drift from Jovan, overtaking Scorpit. Bus driver still maintaining the status quo right now. Scorpit and Zach now having their own little battle at the back. Jovan now challenging Crazy Buster into the final corner. This is the left-hander of chances who's going to have more speed. Just don't think that's going to be enough. Another great round from Crazy Buster and Jovan. Only 200s separating the duo there. And Scorpio manages to stay ahead of Zach, and that has brought us to 4-4, like as if nothing happened. Very interesting match so far. Like, okay, like, you know, personally, if I was very straight the rules, we wouldn't have allowed this to happen. But at the same time, we had an hour buffer. So it's a good thing that this match is still going on, a bit at an extreme disadvantage for the first seed because of due to Scorpit's very late join. And Buzzer has immediately crashed there on that transition. So ZacKers have a immediate chance to get a huge momentum shift there, so I always call it. Scorpit also a little bit slow there, so he's gonna have a hard time trying to catch up. Unless ZacKers played safe a bit too much. It can happen because you can get a lot of time here if you push it before the last sector, which is coming out right about now. Yeah, you see, Scorpit's already challenging here. Still half a second. Quite a huge gap to take over. No mistakes here either, so it's gonna be an ace for ZacKers. 57-4. I mean, these are all decent times, but we are very far away from what Synchro, especially Team Synchro, for like their PBs are in the 56s. So yeah, I mean, ZacKers gonna take any advantage they could. I mean, although it's technically still a BO5. Oh, Scorpio clipping there, but didn't cut him off in the sliders. Somehow in the lead after that. But yeah, 7-4 to ZacKers. So it will be interesting to see if Synchro can recover right now. Again, disadvantage of being a bit rusty right now, because just 10 minutes ago they weren't looking to even get to play. But yeah, it all worked out. But of course, it's not a good look personally, because, you know, just because I as the ref could not even set match points. But we'll just have to, you know, it's a bit on documentation side and it's a bit on my side, because I, again, never been in that situation before. But anyway, here we go. Scorpit is still in third. Actually, I'm looking at Jovan actually. Super sorry, wrong view. Zach still hanging on in there, but he's lost out pretty heavily. So it's up to Bashara to save the day, trying his hardest, but again, another great one. That's the third great one we've seen between just these two players alone. So vital point there for both teams, but it just makes ZacKers ever closer to that first map win. Scorpio, yeah, as I said earlier, oh, we got ads as well. For those in the chat, I'm so sorry, I cannot stop that, because I mean, I could easily just disable ads, but the thing is, this isn't an official card, so I'm not obliged to change that. So apologies for that. So I was also, according to my sources, the Zam has mentioned that the other semi-final has ended, so we'll probably just talk a little bit about that after this match. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, there might be a delay to the next round, because it wouldn't be fair for whoever wins this to not even get a small break for this one. So yeah, so we're probably gonna have to ask, I don't know, some of the other admin to change the timings for the next match, as Scorpio hits the wall on the penultimate corner, and that has allowed Jovan and Zach to secure yet another draw. Or we getting distracted with all that shenanigans. Yeah, Scorpio, well, I mean, Scorpio was already far behind, so it wasn't really going to change too much. But yeah, 6-9 to score now. Just one more point for ZacKers to take this track point. A bit of an anticlimactic end. It was kind of stuck in the middle, but hey, if it works, it works. So ZacKers only just need to maintain a point, at least a point. Well, they have 3 match points to waste right now, unless Synchro gets an ace right here, which would be a huge blow to their momentum. So Jovan is no, not Jovan, actually Scorpio now behind. Again, a little bit rusty, and he's hit that bump again. That's gonna make you hit the wall there. That's not what you want to see as a Synchro fan. Jovan now just hanging on in there. Like, they don't even need to really challenge Bus Driver here because they have the point. In fact, even Zach's like almost losing it out to Jovan there in that sector. And yeah, Bus Driver only hoping for the... Like, it's hoping for nothing at this point because it's still going to be a draw at this point. And that is a 56-5, which is what we expect for Synchro. But yeah, ZacKers will be the ones that would take that first map win with a 7-10 scoreline. So, not the greatest of starts for Synchro, but this is probably understandable even though it is their map pick because of the circumstances. Yep, nice points it was as well. For that round, before that round ended, yep. So now we're just waiting for Luminance to come next. This is ZacKers' pick, so it'll be interesting to see how their pace is like. I've not casted ZacKers at all before this match, so it's not anything. Okay, thank you for that, Zam. At least that gives me a little bit of leeway for casting. But don't worry, I'm doing it as well just in case. But anyway, Luminance. It's by Jabibo, yes, that's the name. I've seen interesting matches on this map so far, so it'll be interesting to see how ZacKers will perform. I think I have casted Synchro on this map, and I think they look pretty good. But I believe the one where they were, I think the Hollis match, sorry, not the Hollis match, the Fries match that I casted, like Fries was pretty good on this one, so if I'm not mistaken, I believe this one. So it'll be interesting to see how the pace is like for Team ZacKers as we about to start, because this is of course the map pick. Here we go. Sticking with Jovan for now. He has a 59-0, which is a very respectable time compared to Premier League matches. And we see, who is that? That looks like Zach already making a huge error at the start. That's not what you want to see. All the pressure now on Jovan. Be neck and neck between the top three right now. Scorpion going for the inner line there. Not sure that really helps. But it does help at... Whoa! Well, it helps him flying because he has flown out of the circuit. And that has allowed Jovan to take second place. Not sure what happened exactly, but he has flown out of there. Mark Webber will be proud of that moment, even though he didn't really flip per se. Zach now... Well, Zach was ahead of Scorpion, but I think he respawned again. So, oh dear, it's... Yeah, you can see why ZacKers chose this map. It's not purely because of pace. Like, this is a very hard map to be consistent. Now I remember. So, again, this left-hander can be a very good momentum shift, but I think Bus Driver has it under control, and yet again we'll have a close finish between the pair. Only 2/10 between the Australian and the Indonesian from Curse. So we start off with a victory for Synchro. So I mean, it could have been a draw. It could have been a draw, but Zach unfortunately respawned again, therefore giving up one more point than they wish they had. So we're sticking with Jovan again. 37% top one so far in this match. Pretty decent performance from the Curse players so far. Bus Driver on the hand has 50% top ones, but he has been a little bit inconsistent, and his teammate has done the same, clipping that inner right side right there. So Jovan has also done the same after the cheat curse Jovan, and now Scorpion's now ahead of Jovan right now. It's pretty much a role reversal right here. Zach is now the one in Jovan's position, trying to chase Bus Driver for the map win. Sorry, the round win. And wait, for a second I thought Bus Driver would crash there, but it turns out Zach crashed instead. And now this is not what you want to see as a ZacKers fan, because that's now allowing the two Synchro players to get an ace potentially, unless something happens here. I think they should be safe. You just need to not oversteer here. And that is a bit of a blow to ZacKers right there. Unfortunate. On the Indonesian duo, Zach will be kicking himself for hitting that wall there, the penultimate corner. Or should I say the penultimate sector, because that is a big gap now that ZacKers need to get a reverse ace at least to get back into the thick of things. If not, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah. We definitely need a bigger buffer in chat. I mean, because we want to make sure it's fair. So this match is shaping up to me. I mean, there is still some time before 3:30, but yeah, we just want to get, just give it a little bit of buffer. Jovan already crashing out only. Zach now the only hope for Indonesia right now, because he is trying to... Oh, Scorpion lost out there. Must be a gear change issue because that's not... You don't really lose out that much space unless you had a gear issue. So yeah, it's because of plastic. So now Bus Driver and Zach now challenging once again at the front. Jovan still 9/10 behind. It'd be interesting to see how close. He's probably not going to catch up. So Zach with an interesting drift there. I don't think that's fast though. And again, Bus Driver dominating so far. Almost. So yeah, that's a victory for Synchro. So it looks like what we're looking at here, guys, is ZacKers winning on Synchro's map pick, and Synchro is going to do the same for this map as well. So I mean, it's fair. That's looking like a fair result so far. But I think this momentum shift might prove costly. I mean, if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, not really what you want to see as a response from ZacKers right now. I mean, 7-2. That's a huge gap to take care of. And again, Scorpion going for that line. It's not paid off. And now with both Jovan and Zach in the mix, it's up to Bus Driver again to hold off Jaw. Scorpion respawns again. That's not gonna help Bus Driver's pressure any better. Bus Driver going for the high line. Oh dear, Zach flips that. Wait, is that Zach? No, that's Jovan. Sorry, Jovan was the one that clipped that metal thing right there. And Bus Driver had to release that though, giving it some hope to Zach. But I think he has got this one covered again. And once again, a 59-1 for Bus Driver. So ZacKers currently have no answer to Bus Driver's pace on this map. And that would be a draw. Good enough for Team Synchro as they inch towards this map win. ZacKers would now need pretty much, if they had their way, prevent any more points leaking towards Synchro, because yeah, they really need a momentum shift right about now. Zach still no top ones. Like, he hasn't really been carrying per se, but he is there. Excuse me. So Scorpion already a half a second now though, so already a poor start from the thing, and that's Bus Driver. Oh, that's the momentum shift that ZacKers might be looking for, unless Scorpion has something to say about that. Bus Driver very far behind now, and into the middle sector we go. Let's see, everyone's meeting their gear here just fine, but Scorpion already chasing Zach here. We should focus on this battle. Who is going to maintain their composure as we approach the final sector? Still so far so good. Jovan 6/10 ahead of his teammate, so he should be really trying to be playing safe right here. 2 Indonesians. Zach's really taking it very safe here. Is this the right finish? Oh, Zach a little bit squeezy there at the end. But hangs on, and ZacKers really needed that. The Indonesian duo now 8-6, just 2 points behind. Can they get another ace though? If they can get a victory, that's still okay, but it might be better if they get another ace. Here we go, another round. 8% almost for Scorpion. Scorpion's been pretty fast here. He has a 58-8. But again, it doesn't really help if you're inconsistent. In the end of the day, it's about who is fast and consistent. Zach now, currently at the back of the pack, looking to try to hang on to this comeback that they're doing now. Jovan now in the lead. Very clean. Not a single crash. Oh, no slide from Zach though. Luckily, still in there. And who's that? That is crazy. Bus Driver also having a gear change moment there, it seems. And it's still looking good for ZacKers. I mean, this is the second best situation right now. Unless Scorpion saves the day. It's very close between the Curse player and the former IB player. Scorpion going for the wrist now. Very good from Scorpion. Jovan got compromised on that line. Who's gonna take it? It's up to the line. Very great round from the two. 0.04 of a second separating the Indonesian and Indian player. And we now have a nail biter for this. This could be the final round on this map. ZacKers needs to repeat that round again. Who is gonna take it? Is it gonna be 2-0 to ZacKers, which would be very interesting? Or could we see Synchro stealing it right at the death? Who's that? Looks like Zach actually losing out already, but that's still very early on, so still a lot of time to make a few more mistakes. Scorpion not making that is a proof for that kitty seal, so he is still in it. Not, but he's no longer in it. Crazy Buster also respawns. They had a chance and they blew it away, it seems. With slightly more than 50% to go. Zach and Jovan are in prime position. Jovan just doesn't need a visitor. He can allow Scorpio to go because Bus Driver is 2 seconds behind them now. So it's still, well, it is enough for overtime. So actually, I don't know. It's up to them. Does Jovan want a biscuit? Does Jovan want a biscuit? It's still fine as it stands right now. Bus Driver is very, very far away. I think Scorpio might have just saved Synchro's ass, I should say, because... Wait, what's happened there? Oh, dear, we missed ZacKers first at the finish, and that has allowed Synchro to take that match win. What a way to... Well, I would say that's ending time. I did not realize Zach missed, or should I say, went to the right-hand side a bit too much and could not finish properly. Wowzers. And yeah, I would say I would agree on that. Actually, I should really I should have hide the chat, but so far nothing's really out to it. So nothing. I should say we should just keep it. It's good. It's good for content. But yeah, unfortunate for ZacKers as they lose map 2 narrowly to Synchro. But good fight for sure. Now we are on waiting, which is what we were doing earlier on for this match. As we have change this. This is, yeah, waiting, right? Yep. So if you're just joining us, we can show you what maps are currently being played. We're currently on waiting, but we did have Simplicity and Luminance being picked by Synchro and ZacKers respectively. Shias is ZacKers pick. So this one is Synchro's pick, and Candy Crush will be the decider. So let's hide the chat and see if ZacKers can recover from that narrow loss there. I mean, they are at a disadvantage now, as I said. This is not their map pick. Jovan looking to make amends for that narrow loss. Zach already half a second. He's still reeling in from that last one finish as it stands right now. Oh? Okay, so I have information that Vice is forfeiting. But are they gonna forfeit? What are they forfeiting exactly? Person in chat that's definitely not Zamkin. In the meantime, Zach is like, he's not comfortable with this map at all. He's probably not practiced. Oh, I see. So we literally for Vice is just out of it. Okay, wow. Yeah, see, that's a shame because Vice, Holis especially, yeah, hopefully Holis is everything's alright with him because he is showing a lot of good pace. As we see Synchro taking an ace right out of the bat. Yeah, Zach's just, and Jovan are just not comfortable with this whatsoever. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, that happens. But I don't know if it's naturally because of it. But yeah, I think it's better that it happened then and rather than, you know. Well, yeah, yeah, hopefully Holis is alright with whatever person upon his name. Preach in chat. But yeah, into another one we go. Yeah, Synchro with a very good start on their map pick. Yeah, understood, Zam, understood. But yeah, so ZacKers still behind. Like Jovan's only 3/10 behind. Not looking too good. Oh, Scorpius made an error. He had to respawn, I think, or had a slowdown there. So Jovan can salvage something here, but I think it's gonna be a point unless Zach can catch up to Scorpius. But it's quite clear that Zach, all the two ZacKers players, just isn't comfortable with this. Like they did not practice this whatsoever. Busy Bus Driver looking to win another round for it. And you see, yeah, Jovan only a PB there, and Zorbit almost shows it away for the team. Good thing that Zach was a little bit far enough to maintain that victory for Synchro. Wow. Almost a hard-in-mouth moment there for the Indian player, but he manages to hang on to that 2 points. So at least ZacKers got a point, but yeah, a little bit shaky for Synchro as well. So they are not totally out of the woods yet. Anything can still happen in Trackmania Esports. I always said that. So let's see what happens next. Now Jovan with the slow start, and that is Zach flipping over like a certain driver in the recent F1 race that just happened, and that's not what you want to see as ZacKers fan, because now again Synchro looking to make it 8-1 unless they made the mistake themselves in the next few corners. I mean, Jovan is already 6 tenths behind the next opponents, which is Bus Driver, and yeah, it's not looking too good for the Indonesian duo right now. I don't think even ZacKers can save the day right now. They're looking very well and dandy for yet another ace, and there it is, 56.7. I mean, they're still, I mean, they are low 56 potential. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with Zach right now, but it's not looking too good. No personal issues for him, so yeah, I think he's just not really focused on his own this map. 8-1 now. Jeez. Another round to go. Synchro just needs a victory to secure their second map win on the bounce. Yeah, ZacKers had that first round win. Sorry, not first round, first map win, but it's looking like a pendulum swing. But that pendulum swing may not even happen if all Zac had needed to do was to maintain that first place in the previous map. But it's just what it is. And again, Zac just struggling again. He must be really, he's just not being, his mind just not in it. I don't know what's happening. I just really feel for, well, I should say feel for Zac, but now Scorpion as well, hitting the wall. A bit of a glimmer for hope now for Team ZacKers now, because Jovan's now in the lead. And well, should I say in the lead briefly, because Bus Driver now trying to challenge Jovan right here. It's going to be very close into the penultimate few corners right there. Oh, that's not what, oh wow, 1000s. Yeah, Jovan clipped that curb too much, but oh, manages to hang on for that victory for ZacKers. Wow, that was very close there. Great round, but it couldn't, it definitely shouldn't have been, because yeah, Jovan clipped the glass pretty heavily there. So ZacKers are still in it, but it would need 3 aces in a row. They cannot let a point slip away at all for 3 rounds in a row. That's a tough ask for the Indonesian duo there. Can they do it? Here we go. First of 3 rounds that they have to do. So far, Bus Driver a little bit wide there. He's gonna have to settle for 4th place at the moment on this sector. Into the dirt section, which is already causing problems for Zac, and he's already causing problems there because he's just lost out there to Bus Driver. Yeah, he's not liking those curbs at all. Scorpion and Jovan now still challenging for the lead. As it stands right now, it's not enough for Team ZacKers unless Scorpion and Bus Driver make very catastrophic errors as it stands right now. Scorpion and Jovan still in it. Oh, what? Oh, what's happened to Scorpion there? He just moved way to the left. I'm not sure. Is it that's not even a no slide at this point. It's crazy. Bus Driver takes over charge, but it's not going to be enough, I would say. New PBs for Zac and Jovan. Jovan has a 56.9, decent time, but it's not enough. It's going to be GG. 14 Synchro as they take a 2-1 lead in this match. Yeah, unfortunate for Team ZacKers there after that narrow loss, but yeah. They are now on map 4 with Shias, I believe. Yeah, Shias. Yeah, Shias, there you go. A Candy Crush, as I said, will be the decider map. If it comes to that, it can very well go to that, but it just remains to be seen. Yeah, also we might still need a buffer, I don't know, because it's getting close to the time that the upper bracket final is supposed to start. But yeah, due to the situation that I've seen just now with regarding Fries, Team Fries, yeah, it's gonna be quite hard to see who gets the most time. So like pretty much whoever's at the loser bracket actually will have more rest time, although they'll be out of practice a bit. Wow. Is it? Yeah, because technically, I don't know. I can't count. But anyway, here we go. Here we go. Let's not talk about that. Shias, which is a map that is rarely seen on a cast, especially considering that Vice was the target of a ban on Shias by Team. Was it Team ZacKers? No, it was well, I forgot. Left Fish. Yeah, there you go. DXA Left Fish. So. Scorpion already 3 seconds behind. Yeah, he's not liking this one. I mean, this is a Team ZacKers map pick. You don't mind waiting? Well, I mean, of course, but like I'm just discussing the benefits of like playing one more match than the others. That's what I'm saying. Because sure, it might be more warm up, but of course, it depends on how the next match goes. Whoever wins this, so yeah. Oh, whoa, Zack clipping. Zack clipping, but manages to get a hit off Crazy Bus Driver. That's something to be looked at, I think. I mean, I'm the referee, so I'm not sure what to think of that. But that has secured an ace for Team ZacKers. I don't know. Somehow he maintained more speed than Bus Driver in that sector. Quite interesting to see that. But that's the thing. Like, I've not personally not looked into this map because this is pretty much the least picked map, or should I say the least played map of the competition so far. Okay, sure, Mr. Organizer in chat. Yeah, definitely gonna have to extend the buffer for sure because ZacKers have reverse the script and also take a 3-0 lead in this map. So, I mean, it's not to say that Synchro aren't that comfortable. At least Scorpion isn't comfortable on this map, but as he hits the wall again, jeez, Cast Curse is really real now. Zack is still kind of far behind as we see Jovan and Bus Driver challenging again at the front. Right? Yeah, there's... Okay, yeah, there's... I was gonna say, did someone crash? No, they're still in front. I just... The ghost kind of confused me a bit. So yeah, if you guys just joining in, yeah, Faiz, yeah, forfeited the rest of the matches. So this is kind of a shame. Kind of a shame for the playoffs to play out the way it did. Zack now crashing out and Scorpion respawning again. So Scorpion, sorry, Zack will be back in third. So still looking good. Well, it was looking good, and that was yet another great one between Bus Driver and Jovan. Yeah, that turns out to be a draw. A bit of a wasted opportunity for ZacKers, but I think they'll be okay as long as they are still in the lead. Yeah, Scorpion, pretty much just like how Zack was not comfortable in waiting. Yeah, Shia's definitely not what Scorpion thing. Yeah, thank you, Faiz, for playing. Either way, yeah, sorry to hear all the personal problems involving holidays. Hopefully, all is well. Personal problems is always never a good thing, at least in my point of view. Bit for shame. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna be distracted by chat here. No, I'm not going to chat. Scorpion again finding himself a second. Yeah, he's really not liking this sector. Like, he's pretty much crashed in every round on that sector alone. Just up to Bus Driver again to save the day against the two Indonesian players. Oh, Jovan, did he hit the wall there? No, doesn't look like it, but he did lose a lot of momentum because he had to release. Bus Driver trying to challenge. Oh, not the best landing from Zack. And Bus Driver now... Oh no, he's hit the wall as well. And now it looks like, yeah, very slow from Bus now. And that looks being like an easy ace for Team ZacKers again. Unfortunate from Bus, but yeah. Oh dear, Scorpion's not really having a good time, is he? I'm not sure if he's having a bit of issue as well. But yeah, he's just not feeling this map whatsoever. Now looking at a 7-1. It's a complete role reversal from the previous map from Team ZacKers. 7-1 now. And all they need is an ace at this point. And we're looking to outfield map 5, but Zack's made a ever at the start. Unlike him for this map so far. So again, Jovan needs to save the day for Team Jovan and Team Jovan. Sorry, I mean Jovan himself is also made a mistake. And this is a great opportunity for Synchro now. And Scorpion maintain his pace. Yeah, Visual 015 Type 1. Yeah, they need... Oh, no, Scorpion spoke too soon, guys. Scorpion made that critical error and he's making yet another mistake. And that's just given 2 points away to Team ZacKers now. Or should I say, to themselves as well, because they couldn't have an ace, but as it stands, it's just going to be 1 point closer for the Indonesian duo to equalize the match. Unless something happens here. Oh, Bus Driver might have just lost the lead. He has. And it crashes again. Is Jovan gonna catch up in time? Oh, it's very close by 1/100th of a second. Also, thank you, Pixels, for the follow. 1/1000th of a hundredths of a second separating. That was very close. But Synchro is still in it by the skin of their teeth. I mean, it's okay, guys. I mean, again, I other than these cast quotation mark, I don't really